Yo, 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 what's up with it? Facebook and YouTube. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hasta Sapaba. Currently here doing readings. I never know what sign I'm going to do until I actually just get on. But Capricorn, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Alright, divine forces of unconditional love, like peaceful health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What does the sign of Capricorn need to know for their highest good at this time? Let's see. Let's see. Everything. It's a song called One Way, something in the past. I forget how the song go. But there may be a song for this reading. Something in the past won't let us last. It's like, every time we try to move forward, the past always comes up and you allow it to mess things up. So I don't know if Capricorn, that's because you're having a lack of trust for someone, or if someone is coming back into your life, who have grown, have lost out on you at one point, but didn't make the necessary changes to be worthy of the new person that you've become. Because perhaps you may have grown and just have outgrown that person or said people or said situations, because honestly, when I listen to that song, I think about I do kind of get the feeling of a narcissism, of someone playing these mind games and doing silly, stupid shit, but wanting people to turn a blind eye to it, like we don't know that you an asshole type shit. But then I can also see, women who get into emotionally abusive relationships, physically abusive relationships, and overlook those red flags. So I don't know which maybe your reading, but according to these cards that just kind of flew out, I'm getting mixed messages, because we have the Sun card, we have the Four of Emotions, which is the Four of Cups, which can be a missed opportunity, depression, and then we have the Nine of Wands, which could be the victim card, that wounded warrior. But remember, it started out with the Sun. The Sun card was the original card here, So this could be a redemption reading, There's Sun here. The Sun comes and it's before the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. And so it may be shedding light on it, This Sun card, with it being the first card out, which is a major arcana, powerful card, it overshadows it trumps any other card that comes out, and I hate to use that word. It supersedes, should I say, any other card that comes out in the reading. And with it being the first initial card out, being super positive, this could be jealousy. You may have some people in your life that see your sun shining and they feel that they've missed an opportunity with you, and they're feeling victim. They're feeling like they're the wounded warrior when they're the ones that caused this separation in the first place. I'm thinking that's the T right there. So let's get some more cards and find out. I think that might be the T. So we're going to get 3 placements to clarify these cards. We have the Muse of Voices, we have the Death card, and we have the Queen of Inspiration. So, yeah, I think that might be the team. You're elevating, your star is elevating, and people are regretting how they did and how they treated you. Because we have the Death card here. Transformation, major transformation. The Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords, right? So you are very clear about what it is that you want. And we have the Queen of Inspiration. You're very clear about what you want. You're very intelligent. You know how to express yourself verbally within communication, and you're very confident in who you are. Okay, Death card. Let's get the other 2 placements out, and then we'll go further into the cards that have come out. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is the energy of balance and unrequited love. So I'm thinking this is more of an unrequited love energy because it came out with the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is that anxiety, nightmare energy. Stressed out, worried. And then last card out is the World card. An ending and a new beginning. An ending of a cycle. Not just... And so the reading began with the ending. But it's still a major arcana with the Death card. An ending of maybe just, certain little situations that you're going through. Began with that ending and a new beginning, and then it ends with another ending, but the ultimate ending. The World card, the end of a cycle, a whole paradigm, a whole complete way of seeing things, the ending of that. You're definitely leveling up. So let's dig more into what's your poppin'. So with this Death card, Queen of Wands, and the Muse of Voices, this could also be the fact that you have some very powerful energies trying to stifle your growth. The Muse of Voices could have been someone in your life that was very manipulative, negative, cold-hearted towards you. They tried to kill the spark that you had in you. This beautiful Queen of Wands energy of confidence and connection spiritually. Let's see. 5 of Emotions. Crying over spilt milk, or regret of a relationship that caused a lot of pain and hurt. And then the 4 of Inspiration. And I feel like the 4s have more to do with self, grounding self, self-realization. Maybe you getting to the point of where your vibration is high enough to where you're attracting in that soul family or soul mate, because the 4 of Wands could be celebration, marriage, and things like that. So yeah, I feel like some people really did try to heal your zeal for life and the things that you want. Just got the Ace of Material, and then the Page of Inspiration. So the Ace of Pentacles, which is a windfall of abundance coming in. You are, like I said, it's a death to these people trying to kill your shine. It's a death to it. You're no longer worrying about why are these people treating me like this, and why. Oh my gosh, all I do is just try to love them and they just take advantage of me. Why? Victim card. Remember, we did start out with the 9 of Wands. It's like, yeah, no more of that. And that could be the King of Voices as well. It's like, see what it is. See these people for who they are. There's no change in them. They have to want to change themselves. all you can do at this point is just worry about you, love them from a distance, pray for them for where they are in life, and just keep it moving and worry about yourself. Ace of Voices. That's a communication from spirit. Communication from spirit of victory. That's going over the Five of Emotions. Of that regret. Of the regret of crying over spilled milk with those people who didn't appreciate you and didn't love you the way that you deserve to be loved, that the way that you were worthy of being loved. It's like you don't care anything about any of that. So just got 3 cards out. Let's see. First card, Two of Inspiration. That's a decision to stay stagnant or move forward. Are you going to continue to be crying over these people and worried about what they going to do and how they going to treat you? Or are you going to step forward and treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated? Magician. Are you going to manifest the life that you want, or are you going to allow the people to manifest your life for you? Two of Emotions. But I feel like that Magician card is more of you manifesting the life that you want for yourself, and which is going to enable you to attract to you. Again, just like we were saying with the Four of Wands, attract to you that soulmate, that not soulmates, attract to you the life partner that you want. You know, long-term relationships, not these little foo-foo in the night relationships, unless this is what is needed for you to grow spiritually, because we go through these karmic relationships and these relationships with people that have us left crying over spilt milk because it was a lesson for us to learn. You know, the Queen of Inspiration, the Queen of Wands, is a very spiritual card, and there's nothing involving spirit that doesn't involve growth and evolution, or you know, just synchronicities, or just a consciousness, a rise in consciousness. So with this, you know, King of Swords and the Queen of Wands here, there's definitely a higher level of consciousness that operates within the realm of the court cards, which are the kings and the queens. Mainly the kings and queens. They represent mastery in their field. Mastery in action with the masculine, mastery in the area of feeling with the feminine energy, and of course we have both of those energies within us, which is very important for us to merge the masculine and the divine masculine, which is the right side of the body, the divine feminine, which is the left side of the body. It's crucial that we merge those two in consciousness, and that is true marriage. And speaking of that, Two of Emotions, right? I don't know if I said it when I put it out, but I did show it. Two of Emotions. This is that true marriage of the divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming together to become one. And when you are in that energy, that's when you are able to attract to you your life partner. Attract to you those people who are meant to be in your life to help you grow and move forward in life. So let's get some clarification on this Six of Pentacles, Six of Material, and this deck, and the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords. It's Nine of Voices in this deck, though. So for me, this is a unrequited love energy, not a balance of give and take. And this is probably, again, what you were experiencing with people in your life and relationships in your life. And it had you in this Nine of Swords energy of worried about, but there, I feel like there's a balance coming to that. Let's get more understanding on that. Let's see why is it here? What does Spirit want to tell us about that? Eight of Material, which is the Eight of Pentacles, which speaks about perfecting your craft, work, skill, and I feel like you have done the work. You've done the work to overcome that, and we've kind of discussed that already. You've done the work to overcome that. Done the work to overcome the depression with the Four of Cups, Four of Emotions, which was, the part of the main theme energy. These relationships had you depressed, whether you knew it or not. There was a lot of depression energy surrounding you. You probably lived in it so much you didn't even know that was part of your daily shit. Muse of Material. That's the King of Pentacles. That's that energy of groundedness. The Midas touch, which is what may have a lot of people jealous as well, because you have cut them off to your energy. And that's the reason why you have more energy to dedicate to yourself and your work and the things that make you happy, because you've stopped carrying the burden for other people. You stop putting yourself in these people-pleasing situations that only leave you drained afterwards. You stop allowing yourself to be taken advantage of by emotional vampires, energy vampires. And you're protecting yourself, and you're protecting your peace, and you're bringing about a balance between your personal and your work life, your personal and career life. That's what you're focusing on right now. And your ancestors are helping you. Your ancestors are around you, protecting you, guiding you. Me, myself, and I, right? Me, myself, and I. Spiritual, emotional, and physical aspects of self coming together as one and working in alignment. No longer being distracted, being really in tune with self. Very in tune with self. Very in tune with your star player. So we just had 2 cards that come out. Let's see. Look at that. Eight of Swords. I recently began seeing this 8 of Swords card as like it could be like a binding spell. Maybe someone had done a binding spell on you that kept you in this negative 9 of Swords, anxiety energy of doubting yourself. That's basically what a binding spell can be. People tell you over and over, you ain't shit, you ain't this, you ain't that, but they don't even know you. They don't have your dreams. They don't have your vision, but they're going to try to tell you what you can and can't do. I feel like that's a binding spell, low-key. Whether they know that's what they're doing or not, you have to know. That's why consciousness is so key, And that binding spell can have you in your head confused. You can free, like with every 8 of Swords card, so you can free yourself. The binds around you that's surrounding the girl is loose. She's tied up loosely. She has swords all around her, but the swords are so spaced apart she can just walk away anytime she wants to. But it's kind of like that Stockholm syndrome that people say, where people start to fall in love with their oppressors, and they can free themselves, but they're so comfortable where they are. They're so comfortable in blaming, pointing the finger at everybody else instead of taking accountability. Have you done that? Forgiveness can be very hard and very tough. Trust me, I'm still working on forgiveness. I got one more part here. 9 of Emotions. Wish fulfillment. But remember, we first started out with the clarifying cards, the 8 of Materials, and the Muse of Materials. So, we were saying that you've done the work, and maybe that's what the wish fulfillment is about. But at the same time, this could be someone, like I said, you probably dealt with some very masterful, very strong, powerful people in your life that didn't really know to the extent of how powerful they were. They just naturally did certain things, and the spiritual aspects of it affected you whether you knew it or not. Just like you can go around someone with bad energy, negative energy, talking negatively, that energy can get onto you and you have a bad day or some shit like that. That's why it's important to protect your energy. And I'm feeling like this is the energy where this person has done this manipulative work on you and thought that it was working, and it looked as though that it was working for them. But your ancestors, but God, but your spirit guides, but your higher self said, no, not this one, not today, not no more. Two voices. They thought they had you. Two voices, but there was some confusion there. Now they're confused because it's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. Because you've gotten that inspiration from Spirit, 8 of Wands. An abundance of good news. Downloads coming in. Spiritual growth that has allowed you to see clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. But you can see clearly by the bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords, heartache, heartbreak. I can see all obstacles in my way. You can see them bitches now. Your ancestor spirit guide is showing them holes to you. Showing them holes to you. Okay? And now you can see them from a higher perspective. You can see the little games that they play. And you can take the higher road and be like, and just energetically pinch their cheek and be like, oh, that was cute. You tried it. You tried it, little bitch. Before, your ass would have got me and had me feeling sad and whoop-de-whoop for you and start, made me come coddle you and so that you can drain all of my good nurturing energy before you had me. And those were distractions that kept me from focusing on me. But now I can see Sun card. The Sun card. Remember we had the Sun come out before the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. I can see all obstacles in my way. World card. So let's get into this World card energy. End of the cycle. It's the end of that fucking cycle, baby. Muse of emotions, bottom of the deck. Very balanced in your emotions, love heart, and you're channeling that love energy to who needs it, And right now you need it. Look at that. The Queen of Emotions come out. The Queen of Cups. Very balanced in your emotions. Being true to your authentic self. Not people pleasing. Not manipulative in your emotions. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. You have the 8 of Emotions, which is that card of going on that spiritual journey. Walking away from, a toxic situation, or, this 8 of Cups card could be, walking away even though something isn't broken. It may not be broken, but it's still not enough to get you where you need to be. This situation, World card, the situation or person has hit their limit when it comes to you and what you need to grow and to mature and to evolve. And those are hard decisions to make, especially when it's not just a blatant disrespect in your face. It's just a consciousness and a maturity of reading the room at the end of the day, and stop making yourself stagnant because you want everybody else to accept you, or you don't want to feel like you're better than. And it's nothing about being better than. It's not about being better than anyone. Everyone has the same gifts and talents, or can cultivate those, if they just put their mind to it and focus, and if there's something that they want to do, they can develop those. A lot of people would tell you, you can have talent, but if you don't have the work ethic to support it, then that talent is going to just lead you to a life of heartache and pain, because you hadn't did the background work. The talent, you have the talent, but you hadn't learned the business side of it. So you have the talent, and now you have people taking advantage of you on the business side. There's still work that goes into you, into that one talent that you need to learn. You were gifted with one, so now you have enough time to not distract yourself, and distract yourself, or be, spend a lot of time working on developing the talent, and start developing those the mind, body, and spirit type shit. You may have a gift in the body. You may naturally have a high metabolism, but then the mind and the spirit may need to be cultivated, because it's all one. It's all one. This video is going to cut out on me soon, so let's see what's popping. 3 of materials. That's, they're building, coming together and building with other people. And we have the 5 of voices. That's that healthy selfishness. You may have, may feel some type of way. I feel like this is just more about healthy selfishness. But also, this may be helping you to overcome, knowing that, when it started out with the Queen of Emotions, you have what it takes. You have the emotional wherewithal within you to be able to work with people. You don't have to be afraid of not being able to trust. Gotta hurry up, because this is going to cut out, and I don't have the software to edit these videos together. Chariot, moving forward in willpower and determination. You don't have to be afraid to work with other people. Once you go through this ending here with the World card, because you're going to have all the tools that you need to be able to have the discernment needed to see through people. Temperance, your ancestors are with you, covering you, because we have the Chariot, the Fool card, and the Temperance card. 3 major arcanas coming out back to back. And then the Hierophant. Look at that. You have guidance here. You are meant to be a leader and to help guide people through the coldness of the world, because you've been through the worst and you've overcome. World card. Okay, so beautiful energy, new emotions and love coming for you. Wish I could get more cards for you, but I'm working on getting another camera, so hopefully it'll allow me to record straight through and I don't have to stop. Or if I want it to be an hour-long reading, which it would have to be if I do oracle cards. It'll be probably about an hour long, but I'm gonna end it there because the video is gonna end. I may do a separate oracle reading, so look out for that. I may do it, I may not. But anyway, hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.